Got a new toy here, £270 later. These guys are called Loom Cubes. These are so sick. They are these industrial strength lights. They're like indestructible. There's like, you know, slow motion videos of bricks being thrown at them and some guy being like, yeah, the Loom Cube can do it. The Loom Cube can do it all. So I reckon we can make a pretty decent intro with these. Maybe make something like, because it's so bright, something like quite, you know, awestruck. Make me a bit of a god. Welcome to Film Thief. Let's get into the video. Okay. So today we're looking at Peaky Blinders, and we're looking at how it builds tension better than most horror films, despite the fact that it's a drama, like, by genre. For those that don't know, Peaky Blinders is set in early 20th century Birmingham and follows a family of keen walkers as they walk between very important places, very slowly and in formation. The show explores big questions as we follow our anti-heroes commit unforgivable crimes, like murdering women and children, but somehow still manages to give us the fuzzies when they have a big old family hug. Oh, we like that. Oh god, Tommy and Arthur. Oh, hugging. Oh, I love it. I love it. Seriously though, Peaky Blinders is in my top 10 favourite TV shows of all time. So the scene we're looking at today follows a new member of the gang. He's just had this really traumatic experience where he was forced to kill a referee because he wouldn't accept a bribe. Enough said, let's roll the clip. So the first thing you'll notice about this scene is that it's one single take. We're in a public bath, it's eerily quiet, it's a wash green, and we pan to Billy, who's naked and in a fetal position. This just screams threat, so we're primed to know something bad might happen. Story beat number 1. Billy hears something suspicious. His levels of paranoia increase so perfectly. He starts off unaware that anything's going on, puddle. He then hears something, he pokes up. We see that processing going on. Am I being paranoid or is there something there? Then makes a decision. He goes defensive, his shoulders raised back, and he goes to explore this potential threat. We move into story beat 2. He moves to the first clue, and then we get a whistle from behind him. The stakes are up. Now, whistles are more distinct than some vague footsteps. And the threat's behind him. He goes to investigate the next clue, and he thinks, because the camera lets us know, that the whistle's coming from the door. But no, again, the camera lets us know that the threat's behind him. The threat's always to his back, at his vulnerable side, and he's never able to anticipate it. What concrete lessons can we take away from this? Number 1, have your tense scenes be really quiet by making usually quiet sounds louder. Then blend the threatening sounds with those quiet sounds. Tip number 2, and I think this is actually my biggest takeaway personally, have this slow camera movement tell the audience what to expect. Notice in this scene here, as soon as that whistle comes, the camera starts to rotate. We only notice behind him because the camera starts to move behind him, and it does it so slowly, and that's so scary. Tip number 3 that I'm taking away from this is having characters follow clues, doing it in such a way that every time they find a clue, they learn they knew less. So every clue just undermines our faith that the character has control over the scene. So they're my lessons, guys, and without any motherfrickin' further ado, let's play the film. Let's play the film. Let's play the film.
Stay in the car!
So, things I'm happy with, things I'm not happy with. I think I did well to guide the audience's attention using the camera. I think I learned how to do that pretty well. I was happy with the structure of it. I followed clues between places, I think that worked. But my sounds weren't all that clear what they were, as opposed to the footsteps and whistle. And I liked the shadow that the creepy guy cast on the wall at the end. That was cool. But at the same time, I think there was something missing towards the ending. I don't know, I think it doesn't help that my murderer was like quite a lot smaller than my victim. Even though in real life, they were like the same size. So I don't know how that happened. But on the camera, he looked so small in comparison to him. So yeah. So I've actually got some really bad news. The video's coming to an end. So you probably just want to save these last few moments. I'll have a pause so you can just, you know. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.